Hey y'all, welcome to the Max Life. It is super early in the morning. Of course, you can see out those windows, it is still dark, but all things must come to an end. We have had a wonderful time on vacation, but it is now time for us to pack up, get loaded in the car, and head back home to reality. Y'all, we made it home. You can see we are back in our territory. I think I may need a vacation from vacation. That was a really fun trip. I am really tired. Are you tired, Aiden?
Very tired.
We packed in a lot of stuff in a really short period of time, which is why we are so tired. But we've got to get unloaded. Y'all, we walked into a mess, but a good mess. It is progress, but when I tell y'all, if you can see just what you see, it's worse than what it actually looks like on camera. And there are footprints that go all the way down, all the way to the other side of the house. I guess from people, our farm sitters walking in and looking. But we have made, if you cannot tell, we have made much progress. Even the molds inside have started to come down. I haven't cleaned up yet, so I'm going to walk y'all outside and give you a glimpse at what is done before the sun starts going down. All of this is done in here, y'all. So much progress. It looks so different from when we were gone. Doors in, windows are up, so now y'all are seeing it come together. Kind of, I was explaining before we even really started, there's two of the big windows right here. The third one is still boarded up, but that one's going to go in soon. This door right here will shift to this area right here. And you see this window will go in this spot right here. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows and 2 doors. So all of this will be very bright and open. It's going to look really, really nice. Y'all can see kind of get a feel for what it's going to look like in here with the big trim. This will be sheetrock. There's going to be an area of the brick left, but you can see that the window here has already come out, and some of the brick has already come out there, and this window has come out here. And then of course they covered that back up because we're not ready to bust out quite yet until the door gets put in. It's just a lot of shifting and moving around here. But some of the bricks have already come out on the sides. Of course, you see that's been taken down. The next step, once this window gets put in, that window gets put in, and the door gets put in, is going to be cutting out this brick right here and basically opening this whole section up. So a lot of progress. Good mess, but definitely we walked into a huge mess for sure. So once we get unloaded, we are going to start cleaning up all of this mess here. The door is going to have to be wiped down. Probably not as much on the inside as the outside. Just, it's real messy right now. So we're going to unload, get that mess cleaned up. And I have another really big surprise for y'all. Cannot wait to show y'all what that is. But we're going to get unloaded first. And then I'm going to break some big news to y'all, something that we've been waiting on, and it is finally here. I wanted to give y'all a look from the outside. Now, it looks really, really good, y'all. Totally different with the windows and the door. There's a wall there. It's still so weird to me, and it's my house. So weird, but I wanted to give y'all a look from the outside. I'm gonna have to wait and show y'all the surprise tomorrow, which will be added to this clip. So in the next couple of clips, y'all see that. But it will be another day, because when I got inside and actually started looking, y'all see all the trim that's down here and all of the windows and stuff that I told y'all that got moved out and put back in. Like, this was one of our old windows. So the thing is, sheetrock dust, of course, y'all saw when we first got in, was absolutely everywhere. But it was not just on the floor. It was on the counters. It was on the table. It was on some of my furniture. So I took the time to just wipe that stuff up. And the sun is on its way down. So in the next couple of hours, probably next 2 hours, it's going to be getting dark. It's probably 6:30 here now. and I just don't have the energy right now to take the camera with me. There's still stuff inside I have to do. I need to get a couple of places vacuumed up and mopped up because it was kind of tracked through the house a little bit, so I'm gonna clean that up. And you know, that's just part of it. It's part of renovations, and I'm totally okay with that. We're making forward progress, so I'm not gonna really worry about it. I'm just gonna get it done. But the next couple of clips, which won't be today, it'll be on today's video, but it won't be today, it'll be the next day that y'all see our big surprise. I'm really excited about it. I feel like we've been waiting for this for a really long time, and it's finally here, and I can't wait to show y'all. One thing I am going to say about the back is I loved my back porch. This is the only part of the house besides the front porch that was covered. So I love my porch. I think this is going to force me to be able to use my outdoor living space more though. And it is kind of one of those things where, like, you know, we really needed this to have like a true dining room area, which is going to be wonderful. But at the same time, I'm really going to miss that porch feel. But guys, there's so much I have to tell y'all I'm super excited about. First news, so I have two sets of news, very exciting news. The first is what I'm jumping on right now to drive down and show y'all that we've inspected for quite a while now. Well, to get this video clip, I'm in the pasture and I'm gonna have to work for it. I've called up all the Hereford mamas, and the little bull calf stayed in the woods. And that's really the incredible thing about the difference in beef cow and dairy cow. So our dairies would not let, like y'all, I kid y'all not, our dairies will not let their babies out of their sight. They will not walk off from them. It is the strangest I see. Simba, it is the strangest thing. But of course you see our beef, all of the mamas, all of the bull calves, everything is up here. But if you look down in these woods, sitting right on the fence line is our brand new baby. We've been waiting on Rosie. Rosie was born on this farm, and she has been big pregnant for a while. We have been waiting on her to have her baby, and the day we were coming back home from vacation, she had a little bull calf. He is right here, and he is super cute. You see him laying right there in the woods. He's getting up. And she's mad, yelling at her baby because she knows he's back here. So there's mama right there. Baby's on the other side. So she's not going to let Simba get her baby. Now that baby right there that's chasing the mama, so that's actually Gus's baby, and he has taken to that mom. We've actually seen him nursing off of her a couple of times, but Rosie finally had her baby. We knew it was coming. She's been real big. Her bag is probably one of the nicest of the beef cows that you, Simba, no, that you could ask for. She's very protective of her baby, which is a wonderful thing. He is gonna grow off to be a fine little bull calf. That's what we're gonna raise him up to be. And Sonny, which is the bull out here, that would be his dad. Fantastic line. We're very excited about that. Come on, Simba, let's go. So one baby, new baby on the farm. It's always exciting and refreshing to be able to see those lines to continue to produce. Now what is so incredible, like I said, is Rosie was born here. Her mama is one of the Herefords out there that has the blue tags in her ear. Rosie would be her baby, and she just had a little bull calf as well out here on the farm. So it is wonderful to see those generational lines staying here on the farm, you know, being born here, and then their babies having babies, and it's really a cool thing. So very exciting news. Now off to the rest of the afternoon is actually even more exciting, and I'm just going to show y'all what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the afternoon as soon as I get back home. What are we making, Jennings?
Rice Krispies Krispies.
Rice Krispie treats, but what are we making right now to make the Rice Krispie treats? No. No. What are we making to put in here?
What?
Marshmallow.
Oh, marshmallow.
And then we're going to add the Rice Krispies in. So, a very exciting day. Little shelf right here. You want to be a shelf when you grow up, don't you? Yeah, little shelf right here. She's in here cooking. She comes in here and gets her practice in a lot. But Eliza, which is hiding over there, her and Livy are just playing. And Selah are both getting baptized tomorrow. So we are having a celebration tonight. You know, when they're born, it's very important. And that's something that we always celebrate, birthdays. But what about their spiritual birthdays? That is more important than having birthday parties when they were born. So the first thing we're going to do is make some marshmallows for tonight. We're going to celebrate. I have a couple other things I'm going to do. I will kind of show y'all those as we're going. The first thing is marshmallows. I'm going to make a couple other little finger foods. We're going to have steak, baked potato tonight, and some fixings with that, and a little surprise for them and their party that I'm going to be working on through the day. So it is going to kind of be, like decorations and stuff is what I'm talking about. It is going to be special for them. I want it to be special for them. I want it to be something that we celebrate because, like I said, physical birthdays are important because God's blessed us with them with more years, of course, but their spiritual birthdays are the most important, and both of our girls are getting baptized tomorrow, so we are so thrilled and excited because as parents, it's the absolutely most important thing is to be able to instill into your children those values and let the Lord do the work in hopes that your children will be saved as they grow and they become to learn of sin and with their awareness of sin. So we're very thrilled and we cannot wait to celebrate. And let me add this, making your own Rice Krispie treats is really, really easy to do. I just use these type of Rice Krispies, and I use the recipe King Arthur's homemade marshmallow recipe. It is on their website, and I have made it many times so that I can tell you it's a trusted recipe. Really, really easy to do. Now, I actually don't use corn syrup. I actually use my honey. So this is 1.5 cups of sugar, 1 cup of honey, 1/2 cup of water. I'm going to bring that to a rolling boil and get it almost to that candy stage. This is 21 grams of beef gelatin and 1/2 cup of water that I have just mixed up and I'm letting sit there. So that's like your gelatin portion of it. Once this is ready, I will pour that over in there. It will it will all of a sudden turn really light and fluffy, and you know that your marshmallows, once it starts kind of getting to that ropey looking stage, will go over into a glass dish. If you want to make regular marshmallows, now once mine gets to that stage, I'm going to pull my whisk out, pour my Rice Krispies over in there, stir it together, and pour it over into a pan to be able to cut up. So it is a much better option than going to, quote, Walmart and buying the nasty, preserved, full of chemicals. I actually saw a documentary. It has been probably, I don't know, a couple of weeks, a month or two or so ago. And it was talking about an experiment that was being done with Rice Krispies that actually allowed sawdust as part of the ingredients. Now, you know, they use the big fancy terms instead of calling it what it is. They use all the scientific terms. So looking at the back of the package, you would never know that it was actually sawdust. But if we actually knew what was in our food, it would probably scare our pants off. So being able to make your own from things that you have at home with pure ingredients like our honey and raw sugarcane sugar is really hands down the best option. So I wanted to throw that in there for y'all because some of you may find that fascinating. If you want to make it for your children, your grandchildren, it really is so easy to do, but I've got to put the camera down because it is getting very close.